Good morning, y'all, on this beautiful Saturday morning. The day after the Lovebird Day. I don't celebrate that stuff. But, yeah, it is 30 degrees, pouring the rain, and we're fixing to head out to Carter Caves to do probably about 5 miles. Nothing crazy. Only because I've had that injury, and today's the day I start wearing my full pack. And I don't want to overdo it because I ain't really done much hiking in the past month due to the fact I had the flu, and then work got hectic, and then I've been babysitting my hip. But it's better. It's way better than what it was. But it's we got, what is it, 19 days till we're on trail. So I want to try not to overdo anything. This is more of just a resting period. I'm going to be active. I'm going to try at least do 3 to 5 miles a day. And it's around here, it's flat compared to where I was in the Smokies. We're in eastern and south West Virginia, southern West Virginia, and they're just, the elevation gains are just beauty. Yeah, I mean, I laugh at them, but it's what we got. We're getting out in the weather. We're gonna play around in it for a little bit. I don't want to be out there too long because the majority of the rain's coming this evening, with some thunderstorms, high winds, and flash flooding. But we'll be on top of a ridge, so it won't play too much part in it. I was going to head over to Pedro, Ohio. They got a 7.8 mile trail, and I turned away from it because I've done it a few times, and they've got a couple stream crossings. I didn't want to take the chances of being stranded out there because they got to split it to where you get in the middle section and you can't get out of it unless you, I mean, there's just no bridge or nothing. You have to ford it. But, yeah, I'm going to go pick me up some breakfast, and I'll catch up with y'all on trail. So we're out here, and that month off has took its toll on my body. Yeah, I feel like a fat kid after a full meal right now. I'm honestly surprised there's anybody out here. They're probably going into the cave systems. I feel like that's kind of dumb due to the amount of rain we got coming in. This trail here is kind of one of my favorites around here. Really, because you just dying for something to do. It's quite peaceful in the winter. Summertime, it's hectic out here. They have multiple cave systems you can go in. This area around Kentucky is really known for. We got Mammoth Cave close by, Carter Caves here, and then there's a few just on properties. But the cave systems here are massive. I never could get into that because I'm kind of claustrophobic. But this trail here has 3 natural bridges on it that are just huge. And I hadn't been out here for a few years. It's 40 minutes from the house. So I figured I'd just come check it out, see how my body's gonna react to ups and downs and stairs, because this has got quite a few stairs on it. But I have my full pack on today, minus the food. So another, we'll say 8 pounds, possibly. That would be my full weight. Nice. Miss being out here, I'll be honest with you on that. It's been too long. Finally off work. But the plus side about that is I can go back at any time I want to. I just gotta make a call. But this is a much needed break. I'm looking forward to these next 6 to 7 months. Even on days like this. But this is soon to be my new office. You know, my office is already in the outdoors and the elements. I just cannot wait. My mind is just not, it's exhausted from just working. It's becoming more of like a burden. The rain today is supposed to turn into sleet at some point. I think it already has. And then around 6 p.m. it's supposed to get pretty wild around here, I think. Got thunderstorms, but we're already in flash flood watch for the area. Have been for a few days now. We're supposed to get anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of rain from tonight through tomorrow. And in that area, this area, it's just like in Asheville. When it rains like that, it freaking floods. And they've already started putting up the floodgates in town and everything, preparing for it. So they see what happens. I hate to see any more destruction happen to the country, but that's just how Mother Nature is. That spot years ago, on a day just like this, I busted my ass right there though, not there. That'd be bad if it was up there, but it was just right here. Here we are getting to the rock cliffs. Still pretty. Ain't no smokies or anything, but this is probably one of the more scenic trails around, just for the simple fact of the rock formations. But I'm gonna put this up for a second. I forgot to mention, well, I didn't forget, I just ain't made no content lately, but I made a couple impulse buys. I don't know if y'all remember me talking about the Flex Tail, the pump for my mattress or pad. I had gave that one away or something. I can't remember what I did with it, but I ended up getting a pump sack. Well, it sold me the wrong one, so it doesn't work with my pad. So I had an impulse buy. Flextail come out with the second generation of their pump, and I went ahead and bought it. And it is so much better. It's way quieter, it's lighter, it's more compact. And I think you get another week's worth of pumps into your pad. But the way they got it set up, I guess they got so many complaints about it. The button has to be double clicked and it's small, so it makes it less likely to be pressed in your pack. So I bought that. I had a Gossamer Gear fanny pack when I was in the Smokies, hiking with it a lot. It's more of my snack bag and my wallet and just, you know, items like that I can get to quickly. But it was too small. I was having to get in my pack and load up on more snacks, and I wanted to keep the day's worth of snacks in there. So I went with I think this, don't judge me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, but it's Cotopaxi. That guy right there. I got it. And it is, I'm gonna say it's a liter. So there's a lot more room. And the colors are bright, so I guess that kind of fits me. This is my raincoat. And this bright neon green. But I got that, and I got a hat from this Cotopaxi. I like it real well. It's lightweight. Fits my head pretty well. But I like having a hat at all times. A beanie or a hat. So I got it because it's lightweight and it'll dry out quick. And I don't know, impulse buy. That's 3 items I've bought recently. And a couple of gifts I've got during Christmas and my birthday. My little sister and my mom, they gave me something they're doing instead of the ducks for the Jeeps. It's little tiny Jesuses. They're about an inch tall. They gave me one of them, so I have him travel along with me on the trail. And then on my birthday, I asked for a thermostat. It was a temperature at all time. I know it's kind of a dumb thing to ask for. You got your phone. Sometimes I just don't feel like pulling out my phone. And I have my GPS to tell me. It's on the back side of my pack. On the front side. So that's something I'd like to have. That's really about all I've got recently. Got another pair of Ingenjis. They're lighter weight for the summertime. Now we're just cracking down on those little buys. I'm trying to decide on the paint situation. I like these. They're rain repellent. Magellans. Then I got the other ones. I'll probably just go ahead and bring them both so I got an extra layer. You all know how unpredictable the weather is on the AT. But the 45-day forecast calls for 50s to 60s during the day and then mid-20s to mid-30s at night. You know how that can change. Let's see what happens. You know, I've really missed being out here. I can tell because my mood is getting rather crafty at work and around the family, and just feel like I'm caged up. This out here is where I belong. Even on a nasty day like this, pretty content. And we're gonna do a night stay somewhere eventually before I head out. I have one more go. I think it's a 18.2 mile backpacker trail over Lake Vesuvius and Pedro. And it's nothing difficult. I think the elevation for that is only maybe 1,000 miles, or 1,000 miles, excuse me, 1,000 feet. I'm trying to do some easy stuff. Don't want to overdo it and injure myself before I get out there, since I'm already babysitting one. But here pretty soon, I think we're coming up on the, I think it's the biggest natural bridge out here. This one's my favorite. Well, I don't know, the last two are kind of hard to choose from. You'll see why. Y'all let me know in the comments which ones you like the most. See it, but right there's that stream crossing I was talking about. That's the big loop, as I call it. And here is the lake, they say, but I call it a pond. But no, that over there is roaring pretty good. I don't know if you can hear it. Not to get religious or anything. I mean, I am, but I'm not what I should be. And that's everybody. But coming down that little bit right there made me truly think about something. Because I still have a little tightness in the front and right there in that piriformis muscle when I was going uphill. But it just struck me. The reason that that whole injury happened, because there's been numerous times I have just busted miles out, and I mean just fast, no break, sprinting down and sprinting up, and I've told myself numerous times I need to slow down. And I've even prayed about it. And then the time when we get around in the Smokies, you know, like downhills, I would fly in. I didn't care if it was muddy or icy. That was the day I wiped out. But I think that the good Lord put that on me. And this stress of feeling better in time and babysitting this dang thing, He put it on me to answer a prayer, but also to learn a lesson. And I noticed today, not being out here for a month, my pace has slowed down, going up and down. I haven't broke a sweat, I haven't been breathing hard, and I'm enjoying it. I'm not just killing myself to get to where I need to be. And I'm taking that as him answering me and telling me I need to enjoy it while I'm out there and not just rush through it. So, all in all, the injury was a burden, but also I take it as a blessing. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that I can be out here doing this for myself, for my mental status, and for y'all that dream of one day doing this or just not physically capable right now to do it, to fulfill your dreams. And I hope I can do that for you guys. But yeah, it is weird how that slapped me in the face as I was going down that rock section. Exits that come out from that down there. Or the entrances, wherever you want to call it. We're back at the beginning of the trail. We gotta get down here by the road and make it fast. Bridge. See, the rain is starting to pick up. It's getting a little bit slicker. And walk your foot in a little more, give it a little shape on it because I don't want to do the wear and tear on the new ones. They're broken. I got like 60 miles an hour. Broken stage. Triple wheel. Slipped a few times. There's a cave system called the Bat Cave. They got it blocked off, but I'm sure there's another way you can get into it. But yeah, I forgot about how good this one was. This is the awesome campsite. I appreciate y'all watching this and commenting if you do. I'm glad you could come along on this little excursion. It wasn't much. I think it's a total of, I can't remember, it ain't much. It's just to get out of the house, get moving, get used to wearing the pack again. Happy trails, everybody. Hope y'all staying dry. And we'll see you next time.